Wait, was
Flagged at least.
Magical Poppin was on Twitch?
Yeah, that one was.
Wow.
It's one of those like most expensive games for a system, so I could see where it could end up there for like a novelty stream or something.
Well, and we went out and we bought it for this stream.
Oh, we did, now we.
Yeah, we did. We
Okay.
did. We did. We tapped into the Game Crimes budget.
That's right. We had a lot of really good crypto deals go well last year. I'm lying. That'd be the worst fucking thing for me to say on the show. On the show. How disrespectful to my own work. Thank you for joining us tonight, y'all. I'm trying to get this dang chat set up so I can be the chat maven.
Yeah, we got it. We got anybody hanging yet?
Oh yeah, we got a couple hangers on. Well, maybe we're now down to 0 people.
Wait.
So they posted at 06 and then I think they left. Oh no, now we've got 2 people. Howdy, everybody. Let's see if we can get more people as we're coming, but we're grateful for y'all anyway. Twitch lied to us. Of course you're loyal. Jeez.
Excellent.
You can't trust big tech, folks.
Oh, okay. I was like, why is the delay so bad? And then I realized it was just from me. It's just because I was watching the stream. I need to pause that. Okay.
We're professionals here, folks.
Yeah. That's. Mm-mm. We're under translations. I grabbed Magical Poppin first from the ROMs folder that we have shared. And this version was in the translations folder, but it says Japan, and the one you uploaded to Game Crimes is definitely says that it's translated, so we'll choose that.
Yeah, there's an English translation patch for this one. Shout out to Miranoth, Kwirik, Cumbertonian. Nice for y'all to be here. That's Mike. I'm June, if you're unaware. I can't imagine you'd be unaware. But... Tonight we are going to be playing some Magical Poppin', a wonderful little pop platformer for the SNES. We spun the Game Crimes roulette wheel of danger, and here we are. Please let us know if our audio is off at all.
Ooh, that game audio is bad. Why is it so bad?
Someone said, I think this is illegal. Crimes. Look, don't... I was going to say don't narc, but that would be an admission that we did anything wrong. So no, we were just hanging out, actually.
The only crime happening here is why this audio is so fuzzy.
The only criminal here is the SNES sound chip.
Oh, okay. No. The SNES sound chip is a fucking treasure. You get out of here.
I got him ranting so hard he walked off camera.
I'm back.
Is the audio really shitty?
It was really choppy.
Mm-hmm. Did you try to see if the Japanese ROM was the same?
No. Hold on a second. Now I gotta restart that switch to get it to sync.
Gotcha. More technical issues, folks.
8 times to get the game started.
Mm-hmm. I'll have him turn his mic up by the time he gets back to the table. He's got to crawl like inside of like 3 different tunnels to get there. It's wild. Hey, chat said you're a little quiet, by the way.
Okay. That did in fact fix the issue with the game audio, so we're good there.
Hey.
And mic audio.
Did you just yell at your mister until it got fixed?
Oh, I'm playing this on original hardware.
Ooh, baby. Look here.
Great.
So this is running off of an EverDrive, yeah?
Yeah. Off the FX pack. It's don't get it twisted. Like the game is running on the Mister, but that's just attract mode because I had Aladdin here and I figured it was gonna get confusing.
Someone asked what you thought the issue with the audio was.
Sometimes it just doesn't like the Switch that I've got doesn't do a great job of like handshaking with HDMI devices, like my capture card or my TV out there. So like a lot of times I have to restart it to get it to like pick that stuff up. I think that's all it was, because I restarted and the audio is fine now. Do you want to give a quick lead-in what this game is?
Absolutely. So we ruled our roulette wheel. It came up with this one. Magical Poppin' is an interesting platforming game for the SNES for a couple of reasons. One, as I mentioned earlier, it is one of the most expensive games for the system. In fact, while we're loading here, let me see a little eBay price for you. The other interesting thing is this game was developed by a company that only made one game and then went out of business. So this is a special little one-of.
Oh my god.
And I think it's pretty remarkable for what it is. It's one of the best-looking games on the SNES, and I know I was jokingly making fun of the SNES audio chip earlier. This game's got good music.
This seems like this is like giving me some like Neo Geo platformer vibes.
Yeah, a little bit. I would say it reminds me a lot of some of the Monster Boy games or Adventure Island or that sort of bizarre series. So this was a Japan-only game, and a copy on eBay right now. You can, it looks like recently sold for around 500.
Wow.
Yeah, so you'd be forking it over for this one, folks.
So you can do like directional attacks, looks like.
Mm-hmm. You also got a DuckTales style sword stomp. Someone asked if it's more expensive than Ogre Battle. I'd have to see how expensive Ogre Battle is. Let's see.
Can't see.
Although there's probably a
$500 for Ogre Battle.
No, I can't either. Plus, there's probably a ton more repros out there. Okay, completed items on Ogre Battle. Looks like Ogre Battle's PS1 goes for about 150, and the SNES game goes for about 200. Cumbertonian says, I remember playing a Neo Geo Pocket Electronics Boutique. You're damn right it's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
You are damn right. Mike's got one of mine in his little workshop right now.
Okay. Whoops. Yeah, this is one of those games from this era where you can just like you're just in it. You pick it up and it's like it's going. I don't.
It does the job like instantly.
The game.
So someone in chat asked, is this the sort of game where it went out of business after releasing this one game, or is it that we don't talk about the other games? No, actually, as far as I can tell, this company maybe made 2 or 3 games tops, but there's so little information on the history and on what games they actually were involved in that I believe this is the only one they get formal attribution. The company's name is Polestar.
Wasn't there a game for Super Nintendo called Polestar? What am I thinking of?
Probably? It sounds very familiar. Now, what I would say is, if you're gonna look into this game, don't confuse the developer Polestar for Pack-In Video, who is like a publisher of a billion different games. They were very prolific in the 90s.
So is this related in any way to Poppin' Music?
No, it is not, because I believe Poppin' Music is Konami.
Ooh, that was a very long way of telling me I got an extra life.
I wanted it to really sink in for you.
Yeah, I by the end there, I was kind of like, wrap it up. Let's go. But yeah, no, I'm excited to have it.
Oh, geez. So, good eye, by the way, Miranoth, I'm seeing here. They dug up that this company did make a second game called Aurora Quest, an adventure in the Otaku Galaxy, which, yikes.
Is it good?
You know, I hate to judge based on the cover. But I will read you one sentence from the plot description. Outraged, the protagonist decides to gain rights for the oppressed men of the city.
No. I really wanted to cheer for this studio.
Yeah, you didn't realize it was a divorced dad studio.
No. Oh, you're not gonna hit me with your furniture.
Mirnoth, you are the shit. That's awesome.
Oh. I'm a sucker for any game that lets you like hit up to like have your character do a little like look up animation. This game,
oh yeah.
This game takes it a step further. Listen to this. Huh? Huh?
Huh?
I love that.
Eat your heart out, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Seriously. Put my copy of Mario World in the trash. Come here.
That's right. It's the worst when men are repressed. Like, knock it off, will ya?
I don't like these things at all.
Did you find your bullet yet?
Yeah. I forgot about it, which I don't think that's my fault.
That's... So far, the plot of this game is that you're just, like, breaking into people's houses, which I think is cool.
Well, there was, like, somebody attacking the king, right?
Sure. And that's why you're in this guy's basement.
Listen.
I don't know if I've played this through all the way. It's been a long time. I don't think Mike's ever played this at all, yeah?
No, this is the first time I've ever touched this, and I'm loving it, honestly.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of like a, what do you call it? Like the Buster Bust Loose, like that style of gameplay. Yeah, like, I mean, it's like a little bit more, like the combat is a little bit more fleshed out, but...
Yeah, there's a definite sense of movement and speed in the game, which I think is nice. And, like, the levels are pretty wide open, honestly.
Okay, I can't go up there. Yeah, I guess it's not really in how the game plays. I don't mean it like that, but just like in the... It's a video game-ass video game.
Mm-hmm. Extremely video games. Those lollipops are sick, too.
Okay. I didn't want to go back in. God damn it.
Oh, that little smoke animation.
Yeah.
This is one of those games that I don't know how much there is to talk about other than, like, boy, it sure is good. Feels nice.
Yeah.
Miranoth says, I love the color palette, nice shading on the barrels. I agree, this game is like, it's got those nice, softer pastels that I appreciate the SNES for. Humbertonian asks, is this something you can find on Steam or a ROM? This game's never had an official re-release, so you could either fork over the car pavement in order to get the cartridge, or you could definitely find a ROM of it out there, for sure.
But that's illegal.
There was also a translation patch for this one, so you don't have to play it in the Japanese that it was originally published in if you'd like to get more of the story.
An illegal translation patch.
Those are legal, Holmes. Come on. Patching is legal. ROMs are illegal. That's the whole point of the show.
Oh, can I ride in this? Ah. Okay. Oh, we found a glitch! I'm stuck.
You really?
Yeah. I can't do anything.
They needed you on the QA team, my man.
Actually, my controller died.
Oh, okay. The ultimate glitch.
I gotta go sync it.
Okay.
I love how quick my brain was to dismiss any possibility that anything on my end was broken, especially given our track record.
We just bring cursed energy everywhere we go, and I think it's appreciated. Sendernath in chat makes a good point. The enemies in this game are a little fucked up. Why is a child fighting a tank? Wait, is she a child or an elf? She's got, like, elf clothes. Elf-ish clothes? Elvish? Mike's syncing his controller at the moment, so this is what high-quality patter you're going to get from us. Somehow Mike's video and controller died. Which is just an accomplishment, I think. She is of the Fae. I like that. Miranath asked if she sent more child proportion to the other characters. I think everything's really super deformed in this game, so it was hard for me to tell. Everyone just kind of looks like a Puyo Puyo blob. It's adorable, actually. Now I'm gonna look into it and find that this game has like a super fucked up plot or something. Ooh boy. Mike's got the video back up at least. The line is in at Casa de Bachman. Woof woof indeed. Someone's in chat's making dog noises, and I just simply agree with that. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. I have no idea what Mike is doing here. The Underfold asked, "Hi, I'm late. What are we playing? Tonight we are checking out a SNES game called Magical Poppin'. And Mike, unfortunately, watched his controller go down in flames here, so he's replacing it with a new one.
Yeah, I gotta do a quick check and see if this other controller has to be in a different mode to get it to sync.
Oh man, you're like in the trenches. The technical difficulties are part of the fun. I certainly hope so, because it's a large percentage of the runtime.
It has to be in direct input mode. Okay.
Mike's gonna go toggle into D input, I'm assuming? You're now set in chat. In a world where so much is manufactured, some authenticity is refreshing. Well, we appreciate that. Thank you. It's the best we can do is be authentic, I think. Honestly, my brain is completely fried from work today, so this is great. We're just hanging out. I'm enjoying a nice little song. The Underfold says, "Oh, LOL, it says what you're playing right on the screen. My bad." You wouldn't be wrong for not checking there. We, rarely update it. I think this is the first time in 2 months or something. Happy to help. Underfold, happy to help. Night, Cumbertonian. Take care. Sleep tight. Have a couple of extra melatonin for me. Yeah, this one's not too much like a Zelda Underfold. It's very Mario-esque, I guess. I think it's very similar to Monster World or Monster Boy or Adventure Island or whichever one you like to call it, but I think Mike may have fallen through a hole in his basement. He's in the great Undercity of Illinois. This is just going to be funnier to me as the longer it takes. Honestly. Make sure I'm not missing any messages for him right quick. Oh, the man is back.
I think 8BitDo controllers are great. I love them, but only after you've gotten them synced. I've never had one of these controllers just sync. It always is a struggle.
You need to be doing like galaxial calculus to get that thing synced up.
Yes. So,
are you good now? Have you mastered D input?
No, I'm still not good. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to grab my Switch charger. And hopefully this thing will just... Because this is already paired. And it'll just come back up wired to the wall. And we'll be good to finish playing.
Okay. Go for it. Dr. Frankenstein. Miranath asked, are they Bluetooth? Yes, I think he's running with the Retrobit. What do they call it? SN30 Pro? SN30 Pro 2? They mimic the SNES, but with a couple extra buttons and features, and I think some of them have handles. But they sync through Bluetooth, and there are dongles that you can buy for your original systems that will allow you to sync those Bluetooth controllers to them. He is right, though. They are a pain in the ass to get synced. I mean, they're great once they're synced, but...
Alright.
Hey, we're back among the living. Hell yeah, K-Ware. Get those models validated, baby. Miranath, I also have problems with my headphones. It's not just you. Both on my home PC and my phone. But I think sometimes Bluetooth is just real wonky. Are you just kind of like hanging out with that tank?
Yeah, I think so. Ooh, we're getting to the boss here.
Ooh, okay, spicy, spicy.
Oh. Ah! Not used to the jump yet.
That noise it makes when you hit something several times is... That right there, that's the best noise in video games.
Oh yeah, when it's just playing the same noise over top of itself?
Or it's just... Brrr. Yeah, that's the shit right there.
Wasn't expecting the bullet hell.
Yeah, these bosses don't mess around.
Wait, where the hell did it put me? Oh, I know. Okay. Ah, come on.
The Underfold said, when I saw Bachman talking about his CRT setup on Twitter, I was very confused. Then I remember that before the dark times, that is how we talked about TVs. Uh, before the dark times is very, sounds like a movie pitch. But Mike's CRT setup is kind of spicy, I'm not gonna lie. You still got that PVM down there?
I do, yeah, I haven't used it a ton.
So you got a big-ass CRT and a PVM, as well as a, your HD TVs running basically an upscaler to make it look CRT.
Yep, that's what's being pumped in through the capture card. I got a couple of PVMs. I got this little guy, which I'm kind of in love with.
PVM is short for professional video monitor, by the way. It's they're really high-grade CRTs with very, very good signal compatibility. They're beautiful.
Yeah, they used them a lot in like security or like broadcast situations or
medical technicians.
Yep. Yeah.
If you're gonna retro game on a TV, that's like the premium one to get because they're all super stupid expensive. Unless you find them somewhere, which Mike seems to be pretty adept at.
The big consumer TVs like this, like honestly, if you just watch Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or something, like I even like in like Central Illinois, I've seen this exact model pop up like 4 times since I got it in the past year. So
for real?
Yeah. I mean,
shit! Now I kind of want one.
it took 3 of us to move it, but like, because it's all like, I mean, it's gonna get harder because right now it's like. It's a lot like it's like this was an old guy in a nice house who used it to watch Fox News and King of Queens. So like, you know, it's those kind of people that have them. They just want them gone because they're so heavy. They don't want to have to take them to a recycler. So like, the thing I've heard people say a lot, which I totally agree with, is like, if you're paying for a CRT, you're paying too much. Because like, really, the value that you're giving that person is the labor to get it out of their house at this point.
Well, in your case, that was quite like an ordeal. That is a big ol' honkin' television.
I had to find 2 friends who were too stupid to tell me no. Is how I got it down. And we had to take it downstairs. Like this house, this TV is it's staying with this house. I'm not getting it out of here. There's no way.
I can't believe you got the thing down the stairs. It was like you were carrying multiple bowling balls at the same time.
Down is easy, because gravity does a lot of that.
Up is the real bastard.
Yeah. I keep forgetting he's going to do that. One more hit, I'm dead.
Miranoth says, maybe I should look out for old medical equipment being decommissioned. Yes, you should, and Google the make and model, because some of those are quite hard to find. The thing about PVMs, or PBMs, professional broadcast monitors, is that they were super fucking expensive when they originally came out. Thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
So finding anything at a reasonable price is kind of a steal.
I will say it's worth checking because you've got nothing to lose to check with like, you know, the whole TV stations or like security places or whatever. Like do it, but at least around where I'm at, like that stuff is all gone. And like I live in a hospital town with like 2 competing hospitals. I know some people in the IT department at one of them, and there's just none of that stuff was available. I work at a TV station now, and you better believe the first thing I did was like they gave me keys to the building and I used them, and I searched every inch of that place for like anything like this, and there's nothing.
Oh man, I did not know that, but that makes so much sense. The other thing is that the PVMs and the PBMs the BVMs are quite hard to work on, to repair, and to bring them up into modern shape. So, you know, finding one in good condition does matter because they aren't being manufactured anymore. And so you have a lot of reasons to look for them.
Any CRT is really a pain. Like this thing has like it'd be hard unless I ran like some test patterns for you to see the issues with like geometry. But like if you watch like say like there's a test that's just the background of like Sonic the Hedgehog, the first one, just scrolling, and you can see as a tree scrolls by, it kind of like compresses and then stretches out again, and then compresses and stretches out. And so there's a bit of like what people call geometry when they're talking about like just kind of the shape that your like screen is projecting, it has some issues with geometry, and you can fix it with by opening it up and using these convergence strips, they call them, which are just magnets on pieces of paper that you stick in certain spots to help deflect the electrons to where they're supposed to go. It's a huge pain, and I've been keeping my eye out for just some old retired guy. I know it's going to be some guy in his 70s who used to work on this stuff that I could maybe find to do a house call or something and just get it back up to speed. But I mean, finding somebody to work on it has been impossible. I haven't found anybody yet.
CRTs are also quite dangerous to repair as well. You can straight up die if you disengage a tube just correctly, or get in there and aren't sure what you're doing. You could just get totally zapped by a thing that ain't even on.
Yeah, they have what's the main and this is not advice. Don't use this as anything to think that you're protected. But the main thing in there's what's called a flyback transformer. This is as I understand it, so take it with a grain of salt. And the capacitor that runs that thing is thousands of volts. It holds a lot of charge, and so one of the first things that people will do is they'll discharge it by grounding that flyback transformer, which is stuck with a suction cup to the top of the tube, and the real bootleg way to do it, some people use a screwdriver with wires that go to a ground point on the chassis. It's there's no such thing as doing it in a way that's not gonna make you pucker a little bit.
If you're not sweating, you're not paying attention.
Yeah, but
someone asked in chat, Chris Racer, I missed something. Why are CRTs desirable? That's a long discussion that I'm sure Mike and I would be thrilled to have. What's the best long story short you could give him?
The best thing to say about it is that there's CRTs don't display pixels per se. They're shooting electrons that are in lines in rows across the screen. And those don't end up if you were to play an emulator or something, how you see those big chunky pixels with the square edges and stuff. That's not how it shows up on a CRT. It shows up with more rounded edges and much softer. So there's a debate, and a lot of people say that developers were designing for CRTs, which may be true, and I'm sure it is true in some cases. Because of those softer, blurrier edges, it almost gives the illusion of images having more detail than they actually do if you're just looking at it on a regular LCD or something that's extremely sharp.
Another good way to think of it is that due to the fact that CRTs don't just create pure white light, it's blended light from multiple different color sources. When those colors are refracted through the tube, or what you see as pixels on the screen, they're not really pixels, but pixels in quotes, the blurring and the blending around some of the screen and the presentation around the screen actually gives the illusion of there being a broader color palette than that television actually has. So when you have these games that are represented on modern televisions, what you're seeing is a very clear and clean picture, but that might not necessarily be displayed that same way on a CRT. It may not look the same. And if you really want to go turbo nerd with it, most modern HD TVs have a hard time with older signals. They try to upscale it to make it look good on a 4K or something like that. And it's going to introduce lag to pretty much any video game console that you're hooking to that television. And lag on a pretty significant level. Something I'm big into Street Fighter, so when my Street Fighter feels off, I can tell. It's noticeable. And that's why some people, like myself and Mike, pay extra for upscaling technology, so that we can use those old inputs into our new televisions.
Yep.
Boom. Also, Kay Weirick in the chat has posted a guide that I've read before that I quite like. And Miranoth made the excellent point that you need a CRT to play light gun games, which is, for the most part, true. There are a couple of, workarounds, but nothing works as well as just getting a CRT.
There are, I don't know if you've seen this, but there's like certain types of LCDs you can get the. I don't remember all the details around this, but you can get an NES Zapper working on like OLEDs.
Really?
Yeah, it had to do with like I don't remember if you had to like change out the lens. It was something weird you had to do, but like, yeah, I know I've seen video of people using it, like using the actual official hardware on OLEDs, but yeah, for the most part, no, it's a non-starter.
Whereas you can just plug into your CRT with your light gun and go.
Yeah, the whole like CRT effect, like it's really intangible. It's one of those things you gotta see to really understand. I feel. My wife was like really annoyed with me bringing this home, and rightfully so. But she was even more so annoyed when I had I think it was like Ninja 5.0 displayed on the LCD here and also on the CRT simultaneously, like splitting the output. And I showed her both, and I was like, okay, you tell me which one looks better. And she looked back and forth at him, and she just goes, God damn it. And she walked out of the room because she knew it looked way better on the CRT and didn't want to admit it. So, I mean, even to somebody who like she doesn't have that nostalgia. She didn't play games on a CRT growing up. There's something very tangible about it that makes it look better. But it's unfortunately a hard thing to explain if you're not looking at it.
Old media as well. Old television shows that, or film that was made like pre-2000s, does look significantly different with that color palette going on. So that's been a fun thing I've been exploring with my upscaler, is just watching like the X-Files or movies from the 60s, and I can't deny it, they look better. They just do.
Yeah. There we go. I thought there was a way to switch my power up, but get out of here. They're really throwing the bosses at you, like, back to back in this one. It's awesome.
Oh, you like the boss rush appeal?
Yeah.
Some people think it's a little too, like, difficult, for lack of a better way to put it.
I mean, they don't start you back too far, and...
No. I feel like the boss patterns are pretty easy to pick up, too, even if you do get surprised by the occasional, like, bullet sneeze.
Right. Ooh, am I gonna have, like, a little grapple?
Mm-hmm. Gotta love that they give you new music to represent your jazzy new skill.
Yeah.
You got a grappling hook? Here are some flutes.
Oh, and they actually make you climb out of the hole? That's a nice little touch.
Mm-hmm. Crazy shading on some of these dirt backgrounds, too.
Yeah, it really looks kind of three-dimensional. Yeah, if you do want to get a CRT, don't feel tempted to go out and like buy one or like spend money on eBay or something to get a PVM. Like I came very close multiple times. I'm really glad I waited, because then one fell in my lap for a trade. So I mean, they're out there.
There's definitely more of an awareness of it now too, where, you know, nerds are going to be able to find this stuff and know what they're looking for.
Yeah.
There's kind of, is it fair to say there's kind of a premium on like widescreen CRTs?
Yes.
The progressive screen ones?
yes and no, because there's very few. There's very few models that interpret 240p correctly, which is like what makes it desirable to have these like older screens for retro games. So like a lot of them are digital on the back end, so they introduce the kind of lag that an LCD would, despite being a CRT. But there are definitely widescreen ones out there that do support like 240p at the correct. I think I'm backtracking. At the correct resolution.
I imagine those ones are. Okay, yeah, there you go.
What I've seen really cool about those is that because they're widescreen, you can downscale, like use like RetroTink or something to downscale like modern widescreen games to 240p and display them on those CRTs. So like people have done like Sonic Mania, and it looks like a Lost Genesis game or Sega CD game rather.
Oh yeah. But the game would look wonderful on a CRT.
Absolutely. I've still been meaning to do it on here, but it's a lot of moving parts to set up to do it once.
Plus, you have to imagine that any text is basically going to be like unreadable.
I lose my audio again. What's happening?
How do you keep doing it, man?
Hold on a second, I can't hear anything. Alright, say something again.
Howdy, what's up?
There we go.
Okay. You and I are like the Stockton and Malone of technical difficulties.
Well, what's weird is like that issue happened the last time we were playing, and like it hasn't happened since with anybody. Like it only happens when we're on a call, and I don't understand that.
I'm taking it down to just being cursed. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay with being cursed.
Probably had it coming. Not you, me. I would never imply that you deserve to be cursed. Okay. If it happens, great. But...
You know, it's fine.
You're okay with this?
Yeah. I like that this is kind of just like, it's not a Metroidvania. There's not really like, you know, you're not really revisiting areas much, but it just goes. There's like, I'm not reaching a goal.
Mm-mm.
I'm not dropping Yoshi in a pit to like touch a flagpole.
You just keep moving.
Yeah.
Folks, don't we all love to throw Yoshi in a pit?
Oh my god.
It's all you think about.
He's fucking got it coming.
What did Yoshi ever do, my man?
Wasn't there a big thing about him not paying his taxes?
That just makes him smart.
That's fair. Ooh! We got another boss! I feel like it's only
Mario
a minute.
Oh, you did get thrown in a pit, dude. Come on. This is what you get for talking shit on Yoshi's name.
Yeah, this is the definition of fuck around, find out.
You've entered Yoshi's Revenge Jungle.
Ah! Need to do that sooner. That's tricky.
Yeah, they started giving you the jumping trouble pretty early in the game here. That beetle is a nightmare, man.
Yeah, I saw the clipping and the tiles there.
There you go, buddy.
It's just an extra life. Which I sorely needed, but doesn't make me any more impressed. I'm actually really disappointed to find that that's all that was there, because that means that I have to do that.
What do you have to do?
I have to do that jumping puzzle part. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Here we go. Nice.
Yeah, baby.
Kind of dig that rabbit design.
Just like the way he looks?
Yeah.
He's very cute. You killed him for his cake.
They got those, like, red eyes. Kind of looks... I don't know, he feels like a Dark Souls rabbit to me.
It's like in Pokemon where they introduce, like, a clearly existing animal, but they just make it evil.
Right?
Like, here's a dog, but this dog sucks for some reason.
Oh, I needed to do a downward thrust. I always forget I can do that. Alright. Yatta!
You did it! Yatta!
Damn it. Come on.
This game makes good use of the SNES sample library, like, all sorts of weird farty noises.
Uh-huh. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Should have known that was the asshole that done did me wrong.
He's charming. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah, another boss already. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. This game is not wasting your time in any way.
Yeah, it's about 10 minutes. We're going to be at the end of the game, I think. Whoops. Whoa! I don't know how I did that, but I probably can't do it again.
Oh man, if there are like Street Fighter style moves in this game, I am really missing out. I did not figure that out at all.
I'm trying to Dragon Punch. It's not working.
Okay, let me take a look.
Alright, next time he drops. Oh my god, that was only stage 2? How many bosses have we fought? And we're on stage 3?
You got a lot of this game left, I do believe.
Oh, that's awesome. I'll probably finish this.
Hell yeah. It's a good game. I don't remember getting through to the end, but I remember playing through a hell of a lot of it.
Yeah, platforming's pretty tight. Like, decent amount of skill involved.
Bosses don't feel overly cheap or anything either.
No.
Someone in chat asked, I just started looking through government surplus auctions. Think you could play retro games on this? And the list is a Honeywell Bendix IN232A radar indicator.
Probably. It probably has B and C connections.
Honestly, I'm looking at this thing and it does not look bad. I'm trying to see if I can get
I gotta see it.
peep the back of it. Ooh, I don't know. Those connections are a little wacky. I don't know.
I see.
I like the energy here. This is good energy.
Okay, so we got pictures of the back?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Like, you see those back? That's a wacky back.
I mean, it's still gonna be like Chroma, Luma, and Sync. Like, that's all it's gonna be. And if it's a black and white display, it's just gonna be Luma and Sync. So, there may be some way to adapt. I don't know. I'm not willing to do that personally, but there are some. If you're interested in in seeing something really wild, if you look up like Cuphead on like 1950s retro CRTs, it looks fucking amazing.
There's a video for that, right? I can dig that out.
There's a few videos, yeah. I think I gotta leave and come back to get that platform to come back.
Far be it for me to introduce anyone to YouTube unnecessarily. But this guy does give a cool look of what Mike's talking about. Cuphead at an old black and white CRT.
Oh man, it's amazing. Like, it's like an alternate history where like we figured out video games but couldn't figure out display technology. Oh, this boss looks rad.
I don't want you to beat him up. Oh, more power to you if you're trying to get through on YouTube. It's just, that's a shark pit. Sharks don't live in pits. They live in tanks. That also seems artificial. Shark hangout area. This guy's good at hula-hooping.
Yeah. He's very much that, what's that? Is it, which Sonic is it? The Robotnik boss? He does the same thing.
Oh, shit, I don't remember. The shark hangout area. That's right, it's a medical term. Not a medical term, scientific term. I should not be allowed to go to work ever. My brain can't handle this.
It's like Mitch Hedberg. It's like snake eyes. It's a gambling term. It's an animal term, too. Oh my god, I'm surprised I didn't die there. Oh my god, I'm surprised he didn't die there. Come on! Stop trying to hit me and hit me!
Oh, he looks so sad!
That's definitely, like, if this were like an online, like if this was like an MMO, that's what people would be doing to each other, for sure.
Classical retro teabagging.
Ah!
Those guys suck.
need something else to get through there.
Wonderful made a good point in chat. I have to admit, I like the newer games that look retro but have the modern mechanics. Sometimes I've gotten used to things and it's hard to go back. You're not wrong to feel that way, especially if you've been playing the whole dang time. It just kind of evolved with it, you know? It's normal. And plus, there are lots of quality of life features in modern games that aren't in older games. That's kind of hard to deny. I can't think of a single game that wouldn't be better without the ability to save your game somewhere.
Yeah. Oh.
Make it sound like she's hyperventilating because, like, all the oxygen's out of the cave and...
Oh, just when you thought we couldn't possibly be fighting another boss. Ow! Actually, what the... Oh, there we go, okay.
This guy's a dick?
Yeah, he sucks. There we go. Oh, don't cry.
Oh no.
I'm gonna fucking die. There's no way.
Getting that obnoxious sample to play on a loop anytime you get a dub. You really did just smoke that dude, though.
it was pretty close.
Yeah.
Oh, is that cake gonna disappear by the time? Oh, shit. There it is.
Stretchy arm guy is fucking awful.
It's like the ghost of Dalsim, just like...
Well, that's sad. I don't want Dalsim to be dead.
They're all gonna die sometime, bruh.
Dude, not Dalsim. He's done so much yoga, you don't even fucking understand. Plus, Street Fighter 4 revealed that he's just a family man anyway, you know? Like, the hatred is way out of bounds.
I didn't want to do that.
You turned into Ice Woman. I'd like that to do the variation on the slimes, they actually gave it like new animation instead of just up the stats.
Yeah.
Interesting little wrinkle.
Ooh, slow down there. You need to contact Vitor and get him to do a SA1 patch.
You got a compliment on our overlay. Thank you very, very much.
Yeah, June did a very good job.
Oh, thank you.
That's another thing I'm a sucker for, is a good edge of the ledge animation.
Oh, yeah. That little tiptoe and the lean.
We are really getting slowed down now. Holy shit. No! got too horny.
You know, I didn't really think about the fact that the pushing guy is literally just pushing you off a cliff, and that's beautiful. It's just good job, game. Found how to switch your magic?
Yeah.
That dude's hitbox is out of pocket. That's wild.
Uh-huh. Oh!
They're not fucking around with this platforming at all.
No, really not. Ah, he wasn't there. Okay, that's tricky.
Oh, that guy sucks so bad.
Yep. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, jeez. Making you in this one. Grappling hook meta.
Honestly. Ah, boo. Yeah, I'll take that.
It's cake, man. So I think you have to get 3 of those to get a 1-up.
Yeah, it looks like it. Which makes it all the more ridiculous that they play such a long jingle. Oh, big long hallway. Nothing.
Could it be a boss fight?
Yeah.
Could it be a boss fight? Well, let's see.
Oh, hey, boss fight.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Okay.
The facial expressions on this thing are amazing. They look great.
I don't understand how they had all the room for this.
On a SNES cart?
Yeah.
On a SNES machine. Yeah, it's kind of remarkable, honestly. It looks like a 32-bit game. It sounded like a little rooster noise. Oh, can you just nuke this thing down?
Trying. You can only get it when it's a single color.
Yeah, grappling hook, baby.
Oh, God. Come on.
You have to get that specific face.
I think I have, like... I've beaten the last, like, 6 bosses with 1 hit left.
You're kind of getting through this unscathed, which is amazing. When's the last time you lost a life?
It's been a bit.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
How many stages are in this game?
At least 6.
Oh my god. Come on, I want to fly the Lakitu cloud.
Yeah, what a bummer. They're teasing that you can rock with the Cloud, but Cloud wants nothing to do with you.
Yeah, I'm experiencing some real Cloud strife.
Odd.
Let's try that again.
What an obnoxious puzzle.
Yeah. It's like, you can push this box. The only way to solve the puzzle is don't push the box. Another boss already? Oh my god.
At least this guy's familiar. Like, he sucks, but he's familiar. It's weird that this game makes you fight, like, all these bosses and then all of the bosses from Demon's Crest as well. Miranoth said, the question of what you can fit in a SNES cart made me remember a great YouTube video. This guy made a homebrew SNES expansion chip to add ray tracing capabilities. That video rocks.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's Star Fox, right? Is it Star Fox with it?
I just saw a demo. I didn't see
Yeah, no, you're right. It's a demo. It's a demo. Mistaking it for the Star Fox FPS boost.
Yeah, I just like constantly feel like I'm just making progress in this game because it's so jam packed. Oh my god.
Hey, there's that extra life. Let's go. You'll be popping again. Alright then. So he just looks confused.
He's like,
The poor penguin was just sitting there, minding its business.
He had
Existing in
candy.
the ecosystem. What? No.
He did.
No.
Oh god.
What the hell? Oh god! This is giving me anxiety. Yo.
Okay. There we go. Oh my god, look at the jump.
Oh god.
I hate that. That sucks.
Do you maybe have to use the lollipop?
I don't know. Yeah, I forgot about that, but I don't see how that's my fault. God
It's
damn
cake, baby. You don't need to do shit, you got cake.
God, fucking die.
Oh, that Dulcine dickhead has a rock now. He just threw that shit at you.
He's dead now.
R.I.P. Creepy guy.
Oh my god, what is happening now?
Those fucking balls. You got out of there with, like, surprisingly a lot of life left.
Ugh. Fucking hell.
I like how it challenges your dexterity and your mental fortitude by just repeating that fucking noise.
What the fuck? And all this shit's just gonna come back. Oh my god.
Oh no!
No! Oh my god, this part is...
Dude.
balls. Stop throwing those fucking fish at me. Oh my god. Oh my god. That sucks so bad.
Killed 18 bosses, but lost to Face Man.
Seriously?
Do those penguins even do damage when you hit them?
I don't know. I don't have time to think about penguins.
You gotta get to some guy's face. There you go. Stealth action. Like moving like a soldier. Hey, you smirked that dude first try.
Yeah.
Can you kill the bouncing balls?
Nope. Ah! Fuck off.
That's right, baby! Oh wait, there's just a bunch more of the same guy.
Oh, you can hit him with your sword.
Oh, okay.
You can just, like, kill those bullets. That's stupid.
Stupid in a good way?
Yeah, like, I mean, just, like... Like, it sucks. I don't have fire, so I can't light that. Something tells me I'm gonna get fire soon. Oh my god.
Oh, they shot a Cheeto at you.
Oh, but here they want me to move it.
Admit, this is the first... That's like a real wrinkle on the box puzzle I've never seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah, get guap. Get paid.
Boss. Oh no, there's fire. Excellent. You're fired.
Ooh, big stars. You're back in the money, baby.
Just kill him. Don't let him make a snowman.
I like that it seems to imply that he's like lord of this house.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't just like a random spooky temple. You fucked up this guy's living room.
I'm definitely gonna get killed by this guy. Yeah.
Ooh.
They start me back kind of far.
Yeah, you're not... You're not, like, even through that bouncing ball section, are you?
I think I am through that.
Okay.
The jingle is too long.
Someone in chat asked what the story is here, and, I think you're some sort of princess?
Yeah.
That's all I got. That's all I got. I'm sorry, that's all I got.
You're this motherfucker. Just, you know, doing what he does.
Mm-hmm. You know this guy.
That is to say.
With all due respect.
Yeah. Etc.
And therefore I conclude that we've all learned a lot.
Stop hurting me.
You might have to stab him. Actually, no, the bullet worked pretty good.
Ow.
Once again, grappling hook to the rescue, though.
Dude, the grappling hook is so good in this game. Partially because it's cost 0. Like everything else
Yeah, for real.
takes stars. This takes nothing.
They did not mean to, or they did not need to make it deal damage. That was not, like, required to make the grappling hook cool.
Right.
But it's still dope. It's alright. R.I.P. Mr. Snowman, Mr. Frosty, Kevin Costner.
Oh my god.
Getting cheaped out by a fish like that. Yikes.
What the fuck? I would like very much if this game wasn't one of those games that where shit disappears and respawns the second it comes back on screen. Or the second it goes off screen. I feel like that's...
So basically just Mega Man?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty brutal to do a blinking block next to a grappling hook. Like, that's just rude.
This is fucking awful. Like, I'm not sure what the scoop is here, but...
The difficulty definitely, like, jumped through the roof here.
They're like, yeah, we know that was shitty. Have a cake. I don't know what that did, but I made sure it got done.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh boy, not only is this very much one of those games, wow, was that annoying.
Wait, so why aren't those platforms coming back?
I think maybe they tricked you.
Oh, it's a timed!
Mm.
That sucks!
R.I.P.
Yeah, that's a good place for that. That's a neat little game. I like that.
Yeah. I'd say it's definitely one of the better platformers in the system. It's fun as hell. It's easy to pick up and play. I don't know if I've ever gotten to the ending for basically that reason, but no complaints. Yeah. Pretty ass boss fights.
Let's see. So the menu is LR. Certain games, just the reset to menu just doesn't work. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm. Mike's going off into the catacombs again.
I did want to see, before we called it, I wanted to see the Super Game Boy 2 with Mercenary Force.
Let's do it, baby! So we always spin up more than one game on the old roulette wheel, just in case we finish early. And Mike's backup game this week is Mercenary Force for the Game Boy. A very unique shooter made by one of the most interesting companies in game history, Meldak. A game company that started as a record label and decided to get into game publishing. Alright, so...
Oh, go ahead.
I was about to say, this game's unique because, unlike a lot of other shooters, you build your power-up layout ahead of time by hiring the type of people you want to hire. Each one of these classes does something different, has a different bullet pattern, can take a certain number of hits, etc. So how you build them is up to you, basically. Someone said, interesting change of direction. How's the music in the game? I think it's pretty darn good, honestly. I mean, I have a predilection for Game Boy music, so take that as you will, but... So the way that you like replenish your health and all that fun stuff in this game is by collecting the coins, which you can then spend in between levels to hire new people to your party or change classes. So just to describe the movement here, Mike's actually controlling all 4 characters with his movements, but they don't all move at the same rate.
Oh, I'm losing some dudes.
These ninjas are doing work, though.
Yep. I should have gone with 4 ninjas.
The 4 ninja package.
Yeah, I honestly think it would have been the best route.
Someone mentioned in chat that this is similar to Nuclear Throne, but with like a team mechanic, and that's not totally off, actually. Shout out to Underfold.
Would I like some sushi?
Well, do you want sushi or medicine, bud? You decide. You know, usually when I'm playing like a horizontal shooter like this, I don't love when the levels are so cramped, but it seems so important to what's going on with the game here.
Yeah. Oh, and I can hit B to change the layout.
Yeah, the formation, so they can rotate around and... Honestly, it's such a great little package for a Game Boy game. I mean, you know, just load the game up, try a new load out of character types, run it until you gotta start all over again.
Oh my god. Which is going to be very soon.
Miranath, you can buy party members between levels with the money you collect during the horizontal shooting mode. Okay, so that was your first run. Are you going all ninjas this time?
I am going all ninjas this time.
Oh, all ninja strat. Let's go, baby. Yeah, the medicine and sushi was mid-level, not between levels. Night Underfold, take care.
This is the shit. Right here.
You're just melting.
If you never let him on screen to shoot.
Oh, these strats, though.
No, don't need it. This is actually pretty obnoxious. I'm curious if I can make it to the end of this level without, without seeing an enemy on screen.
The 4 ninja strat. I wonder if this counts as a speed run.
Sure. Somebody took a hit. We're gonna hit those like snake enemy things coming up here, and that's gonna be where the strat breaks, I think.
What happens if you like recycle your dudes around? Do they still stand in the straight line?
What do you mean? No.
The second button reconfigures things.
No, they won't.
Oh, okay.
Go into a square pattern, I believe.
Hmm.
They do diamond, they do square. Oh, I can do that. Oh, that works.
Oh my god, melt fast. Holy shit.
I'm really opening myself up to damage here, though, because I'm...
Live by the DPS, die by the DPS. Okay, wait, can you go to that store?
I forgot about it. I'm sure I could have, but that's in the past now.
Well, you killed that tiger, but he did fall on top of your head. That one ninja on the top is down bad right now.
Yeah.
I'm amazed at how well the strategy is working.
Right?
You got that money, though, now.
Yeah.
Buy your ninjas a new,
Ninja?
Wait, do ninjas need more ninjas?
Yes. Alright.
I'm making so much money at my new job, I bought my ninja a ninja.
I'll take a hit. You got the money for it.
You're just melting this dude. Oh no, you took a decent number of hits, though.
Yeah, but like, now look how many ninjas we got. Yeah, I'd like some sushi.
I think that will heal the boys. Oh! Like, you actually got extra ninjas on the new ninjas you just hired.
Yeah.
Go to the sushi store, just hanging out there. 2 extra.
Welcome to the sushi store. Would you like to be cloned? Oh. I think we lost your video there.
Fucking Discord just crashed on me.
Cool.
Yeah, it's cool. We're all having fun.
I lost a ninja. This is way harder than it was before.
Oh yeah, they're not letting you cheese this one at all.
No. It's because they're not just coming from the front of the screen now. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm fucked.
You got caught?
I'm about to. Down to one ninja.
No!
I don't think sushi's gonna help, my dude. Yeah,
All my friends are dead. Yeah, you want to buy lunch?
I'll take scripture.
What does scripture have to offer you at this time?
I don't know. It didn't seem to do anything. Oh, it turned me into not a ninja anymore.
You're a monk now.
That's actually bad for me. Yep. That's a neat little game.
Yeah. A little time waster, I'd say.
It's very hard. Like, I mean, like, my strat was, like, good for a level, and then they were like, no, you're done with that now.
To be fair, yeah. Yeah, you kind of got whooped there in that second level. That said, there was a lot of there's a lot of stuff going on with the classes that we didn't necessarily get into. So there are some cool things going on there. Like, for instance, the servant is a class that's weak in power but cheap to upgrade. Oh, buddy, that looks beautiful. Neon vomity green.
We lost everything between the servant is and then vomity green.
That's about good enough. That communicates what we need to communicate. No, I'm just saying that color palette is fucking hideous, but good.
Uh-huh. That's a built-in one, too. That's like, Nintendo was like, you know what?
Yeah, name 3 games that would look good in. I can't name one. Hey, do you like playing Mario, but do you also like getting sick at the same time?
Oh, I don't hate that one right there. This purplish, purple blue.
Woo! Yeah. That's Game Crimes colors right there.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm a sleepy boy.
We better get you right to bed then.
Yeah, but hey, get me a warm glass of milk, a soft
pounds
lullaby,
of beef jerky,
a couple pounds of beef jerky. Just, I'll say too much.
I look, dude. You're looking to sleep. You got to get those meat sweats going.
Oh my
That's
god.
a professional opinion.
I did work through a bag of jerky at my desk at work the other day.
Yeah, that's health food.
It's yeah. That's that, and now my heart is enlarged. Please help.
That means your heart is more powerful.
Right? Yeah, yeah. Like that's what they they always say with the Grinch is like his heart grew 3 sizes that day. And do you think he went to see a doctor? No.
To be fair, you don't know that none of the people down in the village were doctors. There's probably a doctor there. He did eventually make his way down there. You got to give the Grinch some credit. He's always trying. He's always trying to be a better person.
Yeah, but the first thing he did when he got there was carve some roast beef up.
Him too.
He's like,
they asked him to
yeah,
carve the roast
no.
beef.
He's like, hey, my heart is in really bad shape. I'm gonna go have some red meat.
My heart grew 3 sizes that day, and so I had deep fried Oreo.
Ugh.
Well, good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Good night, goodbye. I gotta find the thing so I can take it offline. Here it is. Here we go.
He's falling asleep right now.
Oh, right